Precious Metal Summit 2018, ladies and gentlemen. We are in Zurich here, still in the evening, and now I have another beautiful lady here. We had only like 3 ladies here today, but perfect Kimberly Ann and Latin American Resource Group, and we want to get a little bit of an update. Welcome.
Thank you.
And yeah, great to have you here again. We
Thanks
spoke last time in April, and I think some good things happened since April. Maybe you can start to elaborate a bit on that.
Yeah, we've been working really hard on our MET program, relogging our core. We're still in the process of permitting the project to drill. We're estimating to have our drill permit within the next couple months, and then start drilling Jan 1. That will be a modest 3 to 5 1,000 meter program, so modest, but we'll do it in a very short timeline. We're going to have 2 drill rigs on site by January 1st.
Super. And how do you do the drilling? Is it you have contractors, or you have your own rigs?
Yeah, so we have a contractor that's working on the Las Bambas program next door, so they know the rock quite well, so it's a very easy move for them. They'll be finished with that program December 28th, and then we'll shift to our project. So we're excited to have them on site. We won't have to pay setup fees because of them being so close, so it works out quite well.
Yeah.
And we've the relogging of the core, we did that because we wanted our own baseline study of the drilling so far. We're fortunate enough to have all of the core in Lima, so we can access it anytime we want. So the team went back there and relogged it, and then we did bottle roll tests to just do a baseline network program, and we got fantastic results, 72-hour bottle roll test, but we did gold and silver testing, and the gold was coming back with 93 to 95% recoveries.
Well, that's high recovery.
Yes, and the copper was in the high 70s. So it's a good start. It's a initial program, but at the end of the day, we want to know if we could get the metal out, and now we're going to go drill the project out.
Absolutely, fantastic. So you said 3,000 to 5,000 meters. To what depth do you think you are drilling, and how many holes do you think you are
That's
drilling?
a good question. So currently, the deepest hole has been 250 meters. It's all in oxide. So our focus will be. When we started this year, we only had 1,200 hectares. We now have 7,100 hectares. So our focus of drilling is on the 1,200 hectares that we have. We have an internal resource on that of 50 million tons at 0.8% copper equivalent. So what we're going to do is drill in and around the known resource so that we can verify that, and then step out from there. And on the rest of the land package, we're mapping and sampling.
Fantastic. So when you say internal resource, that's not 43-101 compliant, of course, but probably further drilling maybe for next year.
It's a very high quality internal resource estimate. It was done by Hochschild. They have extremely high standards, but they do it to Dork standards in-house. So we feel very comfortable with the numbers they have, and it's just the first step. The drilling has only been on a fraction of the project, so we're super excited to get the drill rigs out there. And because there's 2 drill rigs next door, we're going to move them over and move it along quite quickly. Because as you know, we're private currently. Our goal is to go public as soon as the company is poised to do that and the market is poised to do that.
Okay,
so,
yeah, absolutely. That makes really sense.
Yeah,
the market is depressed.
And we're working with MDA right now to do a formal resource estimate so that we are ready when that time happens.
Great. So those 3,000 to 5,000 meters, that's like the beginning of a larger drill campaign.
Yeah, it's the first drill program. So right now we're raising money for that program. We still have $500,000 in the bank, so we can, we have a very low burn rate, so we can work quite along on that. But once we start drilling, of course, we're going to need more money. So we're going to raise $2 to $3 million by the end of the year, and then we'll use all of that to drill, and then hopefully we'll be poised to go public.
Yeah, exactly. And when you do the IPO, there's again money coming into the company, and then you can really hit it hard.
Yes, exactly.
Fantastic. Who are the shareholders of the company?
We have some really great shareholders. RCF is one of our major shareholders, owning 36%. We have Zuri Invest. We have some big funds out of New York that is done in their PA funds, and then a couple groups out of Toronto, Maxit Capital, and a couple others.
So what's your share in the company and management? I would call
management owns about 18%.
Oh, that's a lot. Well, you have skin in the game, I would say.
Yeah, lots of skin in the game. It's a fantastic asset. The reason why we expand the land packages we have is because our lovely neighbors is Constantia and Las Bambas, and so we have fantastic asset right to our project. Literally, you pull off the main road where the convoys are going by all day long from Las Bambas, and you drive 1.25 miles on the road, and it's on these beautiful rolling hills. So our access is amazing, and we have power to our everything, power to our project. Of course, we'd have to upgrade it when we go in production, but it's a beautiful project. We're
Okay,
pretty
and also
excited.
on what altitude you are working there?
4,500 meters.
Oh, that's
It's
quite
high, but it's not too high.
Tough to smoke there. Huh?
You kind of feel like you're in Mars, but it's not too high. For
Yeah.
Peruvian standards, it's not high. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Any issues, let's say, with water, for example?
No,
That's
no
also all
water
fine?
issues. No.
Super. Any, let's say, environmental disturbances? I mean, 4,500 meters altitude, there
No,
are not
so-
too many people living, probably.
No, so our communities, we have 5 communities around the area, but it's only 150 people. So there's
Okay.
2 communities that are influential. Our community team that went in to work on the permitting went last January and lived in the community. And before they even knew that our company existed for 4 or 5 months, they just learned about them and try to infiltrate us into their environment so that we were making good decisions for everybody.
Yeah.
I don't believe in doing anything that can't last down the line for communities. So we've worked really closely with them to set up school programs and medical and support, and everybody in the community is working right now for us.
Oh,
They're
wow.
all
That's a good
doing
idea.
mapping and sampling.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's a very good program for low cost, and it's a 5-year program. So it's great.
Fantastic.
It's a win-win.
Well, yeah, win-win.
Yeah,
I love to
win-win.
end with that. Win-win
Yes.
is always good. Perfect. So, let's keep fingers crossed for your permit, hopefully
Thank you.
soon. And
Thank you.
I would say in January, hit the drills hard, and we
We
want
will.
to see some lovely results then.
I hope so. In April, we'll be talking more about that.
Absolutely, that's how we do it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, there was a short update from Kimberly Ann from Latin American Resource Group, and you heard it. The drill permit is really close, really in front of getting that granted, and they want to hit in January very hard. Then the drills here, 3,000 to 5,000 meters, and currently they're raising some money. They have a good shareholder structure, and I would say check out the company. Even it's private, but probably next year. Hopefully markets are getting better. There will be an IPO. So another good chance to have a look at the mineral sector. Thanks for watching us. Bye-bye from Zurich.